Hi, welcome to the Street or Track Shop. What we're going to go over today is the install of our 11.25-inch front disc brake system. This system fits drum or disc spindles, and you can see on our coilover display right there we actually have a drum spindle installed, but these brackets can also fit the disc spindles. So if you have 65 through 73 drum or disc spindles and 14-inch and some 14s and mostly 15s and up inch wheels, this brake system is for you. So let's go ahead and install this. So the first step in the install is would be to clean off your spindle snout here of any existing grease. Inspect here for any gouges from any bearings. Take all of the old brackets and brake system completely off. And then we have this new aluminum brackets set up here, which simply just installs over the snout like so. And then we have 4 bolts that are going to hold this bracket to the spindle, like so. Then on the back side we have a washer and a stop nut. That's 4 of those. So I'll go ahead and tighten those now. The torque specs are all in the instructions. Like so. Just move this back into position. You can see how easy our coilover moves around. Everything's roller bearing. So there we go. There's the bracket installed right here. We've got steel inserts here for the caliper bolts. Torque specs again for these bolts would be in the instructions. Okay, now that the bracket is installed on the spindle, next step would be to install the brake rotor. And to do that on a car, you would pack the bearings with grease. The inner one you would then lay inside the back, or the inboard side, the inner side of the brake rotor in the race that's already installed. Install the seal, and then place the brake rotor onto the car, onto the spindle snout. But for this we're just going to do a dry run, so we're just going to place the inner bearing on like so, and then the brake rotor next. Like that. Then there would be an outer bearing, a new keyed washer, a nut, a retainer, and then a new cotter pin, like that. When this would be bent around and installed properly, then you would install the dust cap. But for, like I said, for this we're just doing a dry run, so we'll just leave that like so. The next step would be to install the brake caliper. It's a really nice, small, yet stiff, forged 4-piston caliper with stainless steel pistons, square edge seals. It's got 4 corner bleed screws here to make, actually this fits both sides that way, and you would just bleed the 2 upper ports. It comes with pads already installed. You would slide this over the brake rotor like so. Couple of bolts. Torque specs again are in the instructions for these. Bring them in like that. We also include fittings and braided steel brake lines with this setup. You would install them next on the vehicle and then bleed the brakes. So there you have it. There's our 11.25 front disc brake system. If you have any more questions, please just let us know. visit our website at www.streetortrack.com.